Hello scholars, in this video we are doing angle sum theorem for triangle. It's a fairly easy lesson. You may like it, it's not hard at all. So let's go ahead and get into it. So in this lesson you will need solving equations, combining like terms, and simply paying attention. Because again, it only gets hard if you are not paying attention. So let's go ahead and keep it pushing. So solve for x. So guys, when you have an equation like this, you are aware by now that you gotta get this x by itself. In order for that to happen, you gotta get everything on this side of here, everything gotta go that way. And to do that, you gotta take the additive inverse. So 7 minus 1 is 6. And then take the multiplicative inverse. Remember, inverse means opposite. And x equals 3. So only thing I did is moved everything to this side here. So I get x by itself. Again, I subtracted and I divided. I did two operations because originally I had addition and I had multiplication. So the opposite of addition is subtraction. The opposite of multiplication is division. And that's how you get x alone. Alone. Alright. Find the missing side. This goes back from what we did in previous class with the Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean theorem. And dealing with the right triangles. So remember, this is called, what is this called? The hypotenuse. Good job. So remember our formula? So 3 squared plus 7 squared. And we try to find the hypotenuse, so we don't know. So 3 squared is what? 9. 7 squared is 49. So 9 plus 49 is 58. Now you have to take the square root of that. And you guys know how to simplify that. So let's find out 58. And remember, we try to find perfect squares of that. So I'll be doing it. You could do it with me too if you like. So so 58, guess what? I can't simplify 58. Can you think of any number times 58? I mean, if two numbers multiplied together give you 58. You try 29 times 2. You could try that. it's only 1 and 58 and 2 and 29. But the problem is, none of those numbers are a perfect square. So you can't really break that down no further. So guess what? You can leave it as 58 because 58 does not simplify anything. And what I'm trying to tell you guys, I'll bring you back to what we did before with square roots. Remember the square root of 20? We broke that down as to square root of 4 times 5. And we know 4, the square root of 4, is 2 because 2 to the second power, or 2 times 2 is 4. So we get 2, because 5, you can't think of nothing times itself gives you 5. But we know something times itself gives you 4, and that's 2. So, something like that. Combine like terms. Remember, things alike. So can I combine this x squared with this 3x? No, they don't have the same power of exponents. So when you combine like terms, you're thinking like the variable and the exponent. Variable and exponent, they got to be in common. So in this case, we got that common, we got that common. So 2 plus 9 equals 11. X, and they have the power of 2 plus 3x. And that's how you do that. Alright, triangle sum theorem. Guys, we've been dealing with triangles, but I like triangles. They look easy to work with because the stuff we're going to be dealing with next isn't so easy. So this is a point theorem that you must write down. So it's the sum of 3 interior angles in the triangle always equals 180. So they're talking about what's inside the triangle. So the sum of all that is going to equals 180. And again, you must write this down, and you must write the meaning of it too. So if I'm saying interior angles, again, the angles are inside the triangle. Moving on. Alright, so here's an example of something of us using the triangle theorem. Because again, all the interior angles got equals 180. So you set this up like an equation. So 56 plus 79 plus 5u. And again, because of what it tells us, it has to equals 180. So let's do some addition and get this one out of the way. So 56 plus 79 is 135 plus 5u equals 180. Now you're going to have to solve this like you do with the equation. So subtract 135 from both sides. That's the additive inverse, by the way. Which is 45. And then you got to take the multiplicative inverse. And u equals 9. That is how you do that problem. Because again, the theorem says that it has to equals 180. So you have to make it out equals 180. You could try that one on your own. But remember, you have to set all those up to equal 180 because that's the law. That's what we are learning. It's telling us exactly what to do. So just do it. And apply those skills that was taught in the very beginning of the video. Alright? I'll try this one with you so you can see what's up. So here's the example what I'm talking about. You got 2t plus 2t plus 36 equals, again, 180 degrees always. Now, you got to combine your like terms, 2t and 2t, which is 4t plus 36 equals 180. Subtract 36 from that. Which is 144 divided by 4 on both sides. And t is going to be 36. Again, that's essentially how you're doing. So, ain't no drama. Not trying to stress you out. It's pretty much that easy. You tried that one? You could try that one. Now, here's something a bit unique. Guess what? Now, you have a variable on this one. 116 plus 33 plus c equals 180. So again, you gotta solve like you do equation, but combine your terms like you've been doing. So 116 plus 33, that's going to be 149 plus c equals 180. And that's going to be 31 degrees. Now, the one thing that you have to be careful about, you got to make sure you say the unit. The unit is degrees, so don't just say numbers. We must have degrees or the unit we are using. Sometimes it could be $31, it could be 31 anything. I can't now accept the number answer. You have to give me a unit or something. Like if I say, if I owe you $31, how much do I get back? You have to say me the answer, but say it with dollars. And here you gotta say it with degree. You try that one out. You could try this one out too. You definitely could try that one out. Again, that's something of a challenge that I leave for you to deal with. This is also one that I will leave you to deal with as well. And this is definitely one I will leave you to try out. So, at this point, guys, the lesson pretty much ends here because it's a pretty easy lesson. It's nothing hard. You're just going to have to do it. Make sure you are accurate. And that's it.